right, now let's get you the tail of the tape for this women's bantamweight championship fight. The American is 30. The Brazilian is 32. The reach is identical. All right, just about ready to go here now for the particulars. We go inside the octagon. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. And when the action begins, our referee in charge of the octagon is Herb Dean. And now, this is the moment UFC fans around the world have been waiting for. Live from the sold-out Toyota Center in Houston, Texas. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Bantamweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This woman is a jiu-jitsu fighter holding a professional record of 11 wins, 4 losses. She stands 5 feet 6 inches tall, weighing in at 135 pounds. Fighting out of Chicago, Illinois. Presenting the challenger, Julianna, the Venezuelan Vixen Pena. And now, introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner. This woman is a mixed martial artist holding a professional record of 21 wins, 4 losses. She stands 5 feet 8 inches tall, weighing in at 135 pounds. Fighting out of Miami, Florida, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC Women's Bantamweight Champion of the World, Amanda the Lioness Nunes.
All right, this is for the championship. You've been given your instructions in the dressing room. Protect yourself at all times. Follow my instructions. You will have a clean fight. Touch gloves, let's make it official.
They touch him up, and we are underway. Round 1 is underway, DC. I know this was the fight that jumped off the cards for you. On one side, a fighter that can do it all, taking on maybe the most dangerous submission threat in the division.
Yeah, and I was so excited about this fight because I did not know if the well-rounded fighter had the ability to not go to the ground, or if she'd be willing to try and chance going to the ground with such a great jiu-jitsu fighter.
Nice 1-2 there.
What you're gonna see with this young lady, is she gonna finish the fight?
And she landed a kick there, DC. That was well done.
Well done. She does a great job of recognizing the opening and getting the leg there.
Oh! Continues to mix it up, going to the head, mixing in some body shots.
Fantastic takedown.
Nice job to stick with it there to complete the takedown. Just over 3 minutes to go, round 1. Great movement by her here on the ground, and she just does it so fluidly and so easily. It's really a sight to behold.
You can tell that she's been a lifetime developing the skill with the way that she's able to move with so little effort on the mat.
Well, there are few things more fun to watch in mixed martial arts than these type of transitions and scrambles on the ground.
High-level grappling can really be entertaining.
Oh, she gives up her back here, so a case of pick your poison, and now she's going to have to work hard defensively. Pena's looking for that arm triangle.
Watch triangle, watch triangle.
Oh, we're getting a finish here.
It's in there deep. There you go.
into side control now. We'll see if she can dole out some damage. A lot of fighters would prefer the half guard. She does pretty good work here.
She does great work in the half guard. She's very brutal. She's very heavy with her top half. So she doesn't worry about the opponent escaping. And this side control is very good for her because she wants to wear on you. She wants you to try to carry all of her weight with your upper body and make a mistake that will lead to a fight-ending finish for her.
Final seconds here. 5 minutes in the books.
Stop.
All right, so she's making her way back to the stool, kind of shaking her head, thought maybe that knockdown would have produced a finish. Not so much.
She's a little discouraged right now because she thought the fight was over. But if you know her, if you spent any time with her, you understand that she's a smart fighter, and she will get right back to doing what she needs to do to win this fight.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, round 2.
You don't know when that leg is. You can't take pictures now. She has to go chase the finish.
Again, they will clinch. We'll see how it goes. And there comes the separation now.
Beautiful takedown land.
All right, so she gets the single leg takedown, DC. A nice job to enter and then change the angle to get the fight to the mat.
Yes, what a fantastic angle. What a great job of finishing that single leg takedown.
Well, she did not miss a single grappling practice during this training camp, and here's your evidence. Outstanding movement on the ground.
She looks like a master of grappling with the great movement that she's showing on the ground.
Well, her opponent is squirming, and this might be the beginning of the end. The ground and pound strikes continue to land at will.
She's landing them over and over again. She needs to make sure that when she's chasing the finish, she doesn't get excited and lose the position.
Well, she has certainly picked up the pace here in round 2 and starting to find herself in the pocket a little bit. She was a little bit hesitant in round 1. No hesitancy whatsoever here in round 2. She has clearly found her rhythm and range. Mixes it up nicely in terms of staying heavy and also staying active. Man. Whoa!
She is such a diverse striker that big strike landed, and it looks like she's going to finish this fight. Oh! Oh!
And now she's got the tie clinch. Stuffs that takedown attempt without issue. All right, so will the elbows and knees soon follow? The first step is the tie clinch. She has it here.
She secured the tie clinch. Now she's going to start to elbow and knee to try to put damage on her opponent.
Well, there's no denying her football. It's a nice takedown there from Amanda Nunes. DC, every time she fights, she puts her status as the greatest of all time on the line, and certainly looking good with the wrestling here early on.
Yeah, she's looking good with her secondary skill, right? Amanda Nunes is known for her striking now. Before, she was a grappler.
Getting tighter. Brilliant submission defense there.
And this is where she's good. Once she's on top is where she's a beast.
Oh, and she gives up her back here, DC. Not ideal.
Not ideal. It's not ideal, but in this state, it's desperation a little bit. She's been getting battered. She's been getting bruised. She was mounted. What was she going to do? Stay on the bottom getting mounted and beat up? Or was she going to try to give her back to get to her feet? Now the journey, now the fight has really just begun because she has one of the best jiu-jitsu players in the entire world on her back.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Here we go, third round of this championship fight. All right, so she continues to land a high number of strikes here, just like she did in the...
She hurt her back. Good punch. There's no give on that leg kick.
Back and forth we go.
Look at the turnover in that kick.
Oh, Pena's lower jaw does not look good. I don't think it's broken, but starting to show some obvious signs of swelling. And they separate. And she's doubling up on the jab there. All right, so the fighters are in the clinch again, DC. I get tired just watching these situations.
It's exhausting. This is a position where you are constantly draining at the gas tank of your opponent.
Oh, there it is, right to the outside of that lead leg. She lands the kick.
She did a great job of landing that outside leg.
Well, confidence has never been an issue. Wow!
You can never know which...
Nice liver shot lands. Oh! Huge right hand! Pena gets touched by that leg kick attempt. And a nice job at least staying upright on that. Well, she lands another strike to the body here, and the percentage is getting high now in terms of the body strikes landed. Didn't see a lot of that earlier on, making up for lost time here. And they separate. Continues. Oh!
Can't take pictures now. She has to react. She has to go chase the finish.
Oh, big left hook there. Pena gets hit by that leg kick. You may want to start checking some of these.
Big kick lands.
Oh!
She is such a diverse striker that big strike landed, and it looks like she's going to finish this fight. Oh!
Oh, did she just do that? Beautiful counter as she gets side mount. And now she might be able to lock in on a Von Flue. And that will do it.
Wow!
Yeah, no doubt about it. That is some opportunistic grappling right there. And nice finishing instincts as well. You see a lot of fighters get the dominant position, but aren't necessarily able to lock up the choke or force the tap. No problem with her as she gets one of the bigger wins of her UFC career. So there she is, celebrating with her corner, the queen of the 135ers, the UFC Women's Bantamweight Champion. And how about the method of victory tonight as she gets it done by submission?
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean's called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 12 seconds of round number 3. For the winner by submission, and still the undisputed UFC Bantamweight Champion of the World, Amanda the Lioness Nunes.
So after an emphatic submission win here tonight, she remains the UFC Women's Bantamweight Champion. A lot of people thought this was a qualified, credentialed #1 contender, and she was, but she proved no match for the champion here tonight, and the celebration is on. Hard to blame them after this result here tonight. Congratulations.